Welcome to Infinity Simplify Your Problems for HSTR and KVS exam preparation and for any competitive exam purpose. So in the last video we discussed about the what is computer and history of computer. In this video we are going to learn generation of computer, particularly first generation of computer in this video. Let us try to understand what is the generations of computer. What do you mean by actually generation of computer means? Generation of computers is nothing but generation of computer. In the current era, the term generation in computer terminology refers to the both hardware and software components. Let us try to understand in the current era means what current situation. The term generation in the computer terminology refers to what both hardware and software components. तो कंप्यूटर जनरेशन मीन्स व्हाट हेयर जनरेशन मतलब ये जनरेशन जो है कंप्यूटर की टेक्नोलॉजी के ऊपर डिपेंड करती है. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन दी व्हाट हार्डवेयर ऑफ द कंप्यूटर पार्ट्स के ऊपर डिपेंड करती है और सॉफ्टवेयर कंपोनेंट्स के ऊपर भी डिपेंड करती है ऑफ ए कंप्यूटर सिस्टम. However, in the past यानी कि पहले जो है in the past the term was primarily used to distinguish between the different advancement. तो पहले जनरेशन जो है ने प्राइमरली यानी कि फर्स्ट जो क्या है नहीं डिस्टिंग्विश यानी डिफरेंशिएट करना चीज़ों को. एडवांसमेंट क्या टेक्नोलॉजी एडवांसमेंट है बेस्ड ऑन द टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज होने के बाद में क्या है नहीं जनरेशन में ये आ गया वो आ गया इस तरह से डिफरेंशिएट करते थे हार्डवेयर टेक्नोलॉजी. इट वाज यूज टू differentiate between various hardware technologies in the computer industry. So it was used to differentiate the between the various hardware technologies in the industry, computer industry. Next, first generation. In that, first we are going to learn the what first generation of computer. The time period of the first generation computer was 1946 to 1956. Remember, for the point of your competitive examination, the direct question may be asked, what is the time duration of the what first generation computer means what 1946 to 56. The period of the first generation computer was from 1946 to 1959. Remember this one. फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर का टाइम पीरियड जो है 1946 से लेके 1956 तक है. The computers of first generations use the vacuum tubes. Remember this one, it is very important. Vacuum tubes. वैक्यूम ट्यूब यहाँ पर क्या है फर्स्ट जनरेशन में इस्तेमाल किया जाता था एज ए इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंपोनेंट, एज द बेसिक कंपोनेंट और बेसिक कंपोनेंट भी बोल सकते हैं इसे और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंपोनेंट. एग्जाम में ट्विस्ट करके पूछता है विच इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंपोनेंट as was used in the first generation of computer means what vacuum tubes. Which is the basic component of the first generation computer means what vacuum tubes. For memory and circuitry for the CPU, central processing unit, these tubes like electric bulbs. These tubes are nothing but it is like electric bulbs. It produces a lot of heat. ये जो ट्यूब है वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स क्या है इट इज नथिंग बट किसकी तरह थे ये इलेक्ट्रिकल बल्ब की तरह थे. ये क्या करते थे ज़्यादा हीट प्रोड्यूस करते थे. एंड द इंस्टॉलेशंस यूज यूज द फ्यूज फ्रिक्वेंटली फ्यूज की तरह इसे इंस्टॉल कराया जाता था. देयर फोर दे वेर वेरी एक्सपेंसिव एंड ओनली लार्ज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वेर एबल टू अफोर्ड. तो ये वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स जो थे ना वेरी एक्सपेंसिव थे. तो इस वाले लार्ज ऑर्गेनाइज यानी कि बड़ी इंडस्ट्री या ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वाले इसे अफोर्ड कर सकते थे. तो ये थी फर्स्ट जनरेशन ऑफ कंप्यूटर. इन द इन दिस जनरेशन मेनली फर्स्ट जनरेशन में बैच प्रोसेसिंग ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम वाज यूज्ड. फर्स्ट जनरेशन में क्या इस्तेमाल किया जाता था बैच प्रोसेसिंग ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. पंच कार्ड्स पेपर टेप्स punch cards, paper tapes, and magnetic tape was used as input and output devices. फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर के इनपुट डिवाइसेस कौन से हैं करके पूछे तो which what are the input devices used in the first generation computer means what punch cards and paper tape and magnetic tape was used as a input and output device. इसे पंच कार्ड को पेपर टेप्स को और मैग्नेटिक टेप को क्या करते थे हम इनपुट और आउटपुट डिवाइसेस कर बोल के इस्तेमाल करते थे फर्स्ट जनरेशन में. द कंप्यूटर्स in this generation use the machine code as a programming language. इस जनरेशन में यानी कि फर्स्ट जनरेशन में क्या है ना मशीन कोड मीन्स व्हाट बाइनरी लैंग्वेज करके बोलते हैं. मशीन रीडेबल लैंग्वेज और बाइनरी लैंग्वेज को इस्तेमाल किया जाता था यहाँ पर फर्स्ट जनरेशन में. मशीन कोड इज नथिंग बट बाइनरी लैंग्वेज बाइनरी लैंग्वेज को इस्तेमाल किया जाता. बाइनरी मीन्स जीरो एंड वन, जीरो एंड वन ये लैंग्वेज का इस्तेमाल प्रोग्रामिंग के लिए किया जाता था। बैच प्रोसेसिंग, व्हाट इज द बैच प्रोसेसिंग? बैच प्रोसेसिंग का माना क्या है? व्हाट इज द मीनिंग? ए बैच प्रोसेसिंग इज ए ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, is a computer operating system that process the large amount of data. बैच प्रोसेसिंग क्या है? ये कंप्यूटर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है, प्रोसेसिंग और ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसेसिंग, बैच प्रोसेसिंग ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, बीपीओएस इसका एब्रिविएशन भी पूछ सकते हैं। बैच प्रोसेसिंग ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम इज ए कंप्यूटर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम दैट प्रोसेस लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा इन बैचेस. It processes the what large amount of data in batches. This type of system is typically used by businesses and organization. यहाँ पर इस्तेमाल किया जाता था बिजनेस, यानी कि कंटिन्यूसली डेटा को प्रोसेस करने का, यानी कि बैच वाइज स्टेप वाइज यहाँ पर डेटा को प्रोसेस किया जाता था. दैट नीड्स टू प्रोसेस large amount of data quickly and effectively. This batch processing was process the data quickly and very effectively stepwise we can say. द फर्स्ट जनरेशन कंप्यूटर्स 1946. तो यहाँ पर डायग्राम देख सकते हैं आप. वैक्यूम ट्यूब, इट इज लाइक है किसकी तरह है? ये बल्ब की तरह है. फ्यूज के इस्तेमाल किया जाता था यहाँ पर. दीज आर दी व्हाट वेरी एक्सपेंसिव एंड इट प्रोड्यूसेस दी व्हाट वेरी heat also, and these are the what the size of the first generation computer. Look at here on the screen, the person is seeing that, that is the inventor, we can say, the first generation of computer. Totally it requires what one room to keep the first generation computer. The important points related to the first generation of computers, these are the very important point that may ask for your competitive examination, the competitive exam for MCQ type. Vacuum tube is used as the electronic component in the first generation. Remember, which device is used in the first generation computer as an electronic component means vacuum tube. That is our basic component for of memory and CPU. Storage device is used as magnetic drum in the first generation. What is the storage devices that has been used in the first generation means what? Magnetic drum. What is the weight of this first generation? First generation 30 ton. Size of the computer is nothing but 50 by 30. Very large in size. It requires a room to keep this computer. 50 by 30 length into breadth we can say, that is 50 into 30. In this computer 1,80,000 1,80,000 vacuum tubes. 1,80,000 vacuum tubes were used. It requires a lot of electricity because we are using the what 1,80,000 vacuum tube means what? It requires the what lot of electricity, that is 1,50,000 of watt of electricity is required to operate the first generation computers. Next, these computers are very expensive. So normal people cannot afford, only a big organization or industry can afford this one. It produces a lot of it because it has a lot of 1,80,000 vacuum tubes, so that it obviously it produces the what lot of heat. To operate the first generation computer, machine language was used. As I told you in the previous slide, machine language means what? Binary language, that is 0 and 1. Machine language is based on the what? 0 and 1, a binary number. Input and output devices used as what? Punched cards, paper tapes and magnetic tapes. Input devices of the first generation computers are what? Punch cards, paper tapes and magnetic tapes. It can be used, first generation computer, it can be used for single task and single user only at the time. So this computer, first generation computers can be used a single person for a single task purpose at the time only. It is a non-portable computer. Non-portable means it cannot be carried. Yes, because it is a very huge in size. We cannot portable it very easily. Yes. Next, first generation computer examples of first generation computers are ENIAC, EDVAC, UNIVAC, IBM 650, IBM 701, IBM 750, ENIAC 1, that is Universal Automatic Computer. So only few of them are very important here. So let us discuss, because based on this the questions are coming in for your competitive examination. ENIAC. First of all, understand the ENIAC means. The abbreviation will be asked for you for your competitive examination. Many times this abbreviation of ENIAC has been asked. ENIAC means electronic numerical integrator and computer, or calculator also. Sometime calculator also given in the option. So you have to check, verify it, electronic, numerical, integrator and computer, then go through this option. Yes, if it is not there, computer means calculator also be correct. The world's first electronic computer. Which is the world's first electronic computer means what? ENIAC. The first programmable general purpose electronic digital computer means also ENIAC. The first programmable general purpose electronic digital computer built during the World War II. It was built during the what? World War II by the United States. By the what? United States. American physicist John Mauchly, American physicist John Mauchly and American engineer J. Presper Eckert and their colleagues at the Moore School of Electrical Engineering at the University of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania led a government funded project to build the all electronic computers. The government has funded the what project to build the what all electronic computer under the contract to the army. The contract to the what army under the direction of Hermann Goldstein. Who is the guiding here? The Hermann Goldstein is the giving the directions. Work began in the early 1943 on ENIAC. The work began on the ENIAC on the what? 1943. Remember what the things we have to remember. It is the first electronic computer, that is ENIAC. The full form of the ENIAC is what? Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. The first programmable general purpose electronic digital computer means what? ENIAC. It was built during the what? Second World War by the United States American physicist John Mauchly and American engineer J. Presper Eckert and their colleagues at the Moore School of Electrical Engineering at the University of Pennsylvania led a government funded project. Government has funded for this project to build an all electronic computer under the contract to the army. The contract to the what army and under the direction of what Hermann Goldstein. Work began in early 1943 on what? ENIAC. Next, EDVAC. EDVAC. The abbreviation also very important. Many times this has been asked. EDVAC means what? Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer. Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer. EDVAC was EDVAC is designed by J. Presper Eckert and John Mauchly at the University of Pennsylvania in the year 1940s. In the year 1940s, it was invented on the basis of stored program concept. So EDVAC is the computer. It is invented on the basis of the what? Stored program concept that was given by the what? John von Neumann. What is the meaning of stored program concept? Now, before the EDVAC, there is no stored program concept. John Mauchly has given the what? John von Neumann has given the what? Stored program concept. On the basis of stored program concept, J. Presper Eckert and John Mauchly at the University of Pennsylvania in their 1940s, they have invented the what? EDVAC because on the basis of the what? Stored program concept. How the data is storing into the computer memory, that is nothing but the stored program concept by using the what? Binary language, or that is binary number. Now EDSAC, electronic delay. This is also very important abbreviation. This is also asked many times. Electronic delay storage automatic computer, or calculator. Maurice Wilkes invented the EDSAC in the year May 1949 at Cambridge University. Only remember the what full abbreviation of EDSAC or the invention and the year. Now come to the what? ENIAC. ENIAC 1. The ENIAC 1 means full form Universal Automatic Computer 1 was the first general purpose electronic digital computer. Was the first general purpose electronic digital computer designed for business application. It was designed for the what? Business application purpose, produced in the United States. It was produced in the what? United States. It was designed by J. Presper Eckert and John Mauchly. It was also invented by what? J. Presper Eckert and John Mauchly, the inventor of the ENIAC. These two peoples are the what? The inventor of the what? ENIAC. Design work was started by their company, Eckert Mauchly Computer Corporation. They have started their own company of computer company, that is Eckert mostly Computer Corporation. So this is all about the what? The first generation of computers in detail. If you have any doubts, please give me the comment and please like, share, subscribe my channel for your competitive learning. So watch my channel till the last. Thank you so much.